fight against Chris Crowder.
Yeah, area attack defense over 5 rounds. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, Chris Crowder is joined by Alan Cotton in his corner, who lost his fight earlier, so that's now 2 losses for that gym now tonight, with Lou Roberts also losing in the fight prior to this. So Chris Crowder will be hoping that he can deliver their first win of the night.
Yeah, hopefully third time town for Chris Crowder and the team. And instructions from the referee.
Seconds are out for round 1.
First round underway then for the area title defence for Alfie Barker.
Alfie Barker in the blue gloves, Chris Crowder in the black gloves. And a nice right hand over the top there.
Good start, aggressive start from Alfie Barker. He's got him on the back foot already here. Very quick hands.
Good round. There to mess about Alfie Barker.
The speed of Alfie Barker at the moment, not looking to defend or be on the back foot whatsoever. And the pressure straight back on as Crowder tries to fight out of it.
Switch of stance there from Alfie Barker, went forward. And just relentless pressure from him.
Crowder is now starting to swing back, but not really landing anything on Barker. Just mixed them up again, brings them back to the middle. Again, back to the ropes goes Crowder. Good shot there from Barker. Great shot, and the pressure's on again here in this first round.
Half step back when he's got the Crowder in the corner there. Doesn't want to smuggle his work. This is the distance for Barker.
Crowder's feeling it early on here. He tries to fight back, but Barker just simply easing his way around the shots that Crowder throws, and he gets him back in the corner again.
Very high from Barker though as he attacks. He needs to be careful with that.
Beautiful good shot there.
That's the range where he's doing damage. He needs to keep it there in range. Doesn't make him smuggle his work. Excellent round from Barker.
Yeah, I think pretty clear who won that first round. Yeah, Rico.
Yeah, Barker did not let up, and he's coming for the stoppage.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times there. I thought there's a chance Chris Crowder could have gone down there. There's some heavy shots landing, massive one at the end of the round there. A big right hand, but combination throwing and the accuracy of his shots have been so much better from Barker that he's had Crowder on the back foot quite a lot.
Yeah, he has. Just like to see him take a little half step back though when he's got him on the ropes. Just smuggling his work a bit, and that's what's kept Crowder in the fight up to now. He takes a little half step back when he's on the attack, he'll get the job done.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, there's 5 rounds in this fight, not 1. So
Seconds are out for round 2.
Second round underway then. Can Barker keep up this momentum?
I don't think Barker's looking to go 5 rounds.
I completely agree. He wants this one over and done as quick as possible.
Straight in the crowd to enjoy the rest of the show. Good right hand there as Crowder attacks back, just step back and caught him with the backhand.
Yeah, it's the first good shot there from Chris Crowder, but it was met by some nice combination work from Alfie Barker anyway.
Maintaining that distance a little bit better here, Barker. I would not be surprised to see a stop come soon from this distance.
Again, Crowder does catch him there, but he just doesn't seem to phase Barker at all.
Shot selection from Barker. I'd like to see back in the middle with the shot. Crowder looking down a lot.
It's been very scrappy from Barker. He's controlling the fight. He's been on the front foot and he's applied pressure, but there hasn't been much fluidity in his punches. However, the fluidity isn't needed when he's landing like this, as Barker continuously connecting with his combination punches here, and the pressure's really on Crowder to step up his performance here.
Yeah, I'd like to see Barker staying off that stance as well. He's his best work from now. He doesn't look a natural southpaw. And I'd like to see him to the left hook and the right hand over the top from that stance.
Yeah, some good work there leading the left hand from Barker.
This is where I'd like to see the hook back on, beautiful back on there. Beautiful
Great shot
from
again.
the refs in. That's a standing count for
Gives a
Crowder.
standing count. I think it was a matter of time, was it, Rico?
A matter of time. I do not think that Barker is going to let up here. Saved by the bell potentially.
Some confrontation from Crowder's corner about the standing count.
Yeah, they're not happy with that standing count, but I have to say I completely agree with the referee that he is closer to the action.
I do agree with the referee as well. I think he could see something that maybe the coaches couldn't.
Coach is not happy. Maybe we'll see an extra bout added to this fight card.
Potentially. I don't think the referee would be up for it.
I know the referee would be up for it. And I know the Cardinal will too. I know he fights himself.
He'll have to take the GoPro off. But Barker is just controlling this fight. The tactic seems to just be one word, and that's aggression.
That's it. I don't think they need to say much else to him. Maybe
Seconds
just
are
a
out for
half step
round
back. You do
3.
the most damage from that mid-range. Don't smother it. Lovely fence from back to start the round. I like to see that, especially when your opponent's hurt. To find that finish, you've got to find the openings.
As you see, what I said earlier about it's not necessarily clean punching from Barker, but it's accurate once to say the least. He's swinging so much faster than his opponent that Crowder's struggling to deal with it. So for every 10 that he throws, he might land half or just over half of them, but they're landing effectively. You can say that.
That's it. Punches and bunches. Beautiful right hand again.
I will say, when Crowder against the ropes again, but when he's not against the ropes and you're not close in, that's some of his best work of the fight. It seems like he's being forced onto the ropes, but he doesn't want to be there. He's much cleaner in the middle of the ring as Chris Crowder.
100%. That swarming pressure from Barker's keeping him on the ropes. So. Again, just smuggling his work slightly there, Barker.
It's been a matter of accuracy this fight because Crowder hasn't been poor at all. He's just failed to land. He's been unable to escape the speed and the accuracy of Alfie Barker in this fight.
Yeah, that's it. Alfie Barker, just relentless pressure. Just seems to be slowing it a little bit now.
I think someone of his tactic would have wanted this done by this round at least. He wouldn't want to be going into those two final rounds of the fight where he could potentially blow out himself.
Yeah, he's landing nice right hooks here around the guard. Using his jab to just maintain that distance. Like I say, that's where he's best.
Good body shot there from Crowder. This has been Crowder's best round so far, I would say. Rico, do you agree?
Yeah, definitely his best round. The pressure's not been as much from Barker, but Barker's still edging this one for me. And a good right hand over the top there.
Good shot there. He's in the corner again now.
Barker proved me wrong there because he wasn't landing much offensively early in the fight from the southpaw stance, but beautiful left up round the guard.
You think is this a tough one for the referee to deal with? Because admittedly, not a lot has warranted a stoppage in the fight. However, Crowder is definitely taking a beating. Struggling to fight back at the moment.
He's taking a beating, and you just wonder whether you want to save the fighter from himself because it doesn't look like he's going to win this fight. He's not offering much offensively, and it's definitely one for the referee to think about stepping in because Crowder might be too brave for his own good at this point.
Yeah, it's one of those where if Crowder can come up with something now, because we don't know, Alfie Barker might have come out this aggressive because he doesn't want the fight to go this distance.
For round 4.
But, if Crowder can come up with something now, could save this match. But at the moment, if it goes the distance, I think Alfie Barker might have it wrapped up just with how impressive his first half of the fight has been.
No, the same here.
It's good work from Barker again. To say we're in the fourth round of the fight and he's been going out with just relentless aggression, he doesn't look like he's easing off anytime soon.
He's got the home card backing him and he's not.
As you said earlier in one of our previous title fights, sometimes you have to rip the title off of the champion. And Chris Crowder struggling to even match up with the champion, let alone rip the title off of his waist.
Good start to round from Crowder there. Pressure's definitely slowed down. Barker's a little bit tired. Let's him get on his jab and set up the big shots on the side of the field.
Desperation there. Barker catches him again. Good work there from Alfie Barker.
I just like to see him blind him with a fast jab before he throws that right hook over the top. Beautiful. Barker could actually implement Marcus Lazarus did earlier in the show when he pulled down the guard of his opponent and whipped him right up down the side. Right now he's just trying to punch through, but the referee may have seen enough here. Crowder not really offering anything offensive.
The coach doesn't seem to be happy again about that decision to give a standing count.
No, I think he was ready to jump in if that got ended there. But another count and another count in the back of Barker.
The bell goes for round 4, so score it however you like. At least 2 rounds now have gone to Alfie Barker with 2 standing counts in this fight. But I think so far I've got all 4 to Alfie Barker.
This is a one-sided beatdown. I would have liked to see the referee end the fight there, to be honest with you. I think Crowder's not shown anything that would suggest he could get a knockout in this last round. And I think everyone in this round can see Alfie Barker dominating this fight, and there's no chance of Crowder winning on the scorecards.
What advice would you have for Chris Crowder in a situation like this? 1 round left and 1 round to save you.
I would not be giving advice.
Seconds are out for our 5th and final round.
Struggling to disagree with that one, to be honest with you.
But his coach definitely isn't doing that, shouting for him to go forward.
Yeah, coach was shouting across during the standing count in the last round, saying he's fine. He doesn't look fine to me, Rick. I don't know about you.
You know, sometimes the coach, especially if you have a good relationship with the fight, a close relationship, you want to win just as bad as them. But you've got to kind of take the emotion out of it when you're cornering and protect the fighter. And for me, he's failing to do that.
I think one more or a couple more big shots from Barker and the referee could look to end this one.
Yeah.
Crowder just been on the back foot all fight. It's made for an ugly one for him and for his corner to watch.
Yeah. And anything Crowder takes now is just unnecessary. This fight should have been stopped. Good right up inside from Barker. Nothing against Chris Crowder. Very, very tough man. Not look to shy away from the onslaught from Barker. And I'm sure he'd like staying there all night. But
I think anything more was cool. Like I said earlier, the emotion that comes with fighting, especially when it's a title fight. There's emotion for him and that entire gym to bring that title home with them.
as the corner team from the outside, you have to protect the fighter. Like I said, it's a hard one for the referee because it's not always clean shots landing. This has just been a one-sided beat.
It's a weird one to watch Crowder's performance here because he's got less than a minute. He's got less than a minute of the fight, and he's definitely. I think he knows deep down he's losing. So you'd think that this is where he would send everything at it, but he just doesn't seem to be fighting.
No, he's got nothing left.
Like I say, defense.
He's not going to voluntarily leave that ring, but that's where people have got to step in.
Barker's got all the space to show about now. And a little bit of a wobble there actually for Alfie Barker at the very end of the fight, but it's come too little too late for Chris Crowder there. He finally wobbles Alfie Barker with the last big shot of the fight. But I think we know where this one's going.
Yeah, I think a bit of a balance issue there for Barker. He was showboat and squared his feet up. But yeah, one-sided beatdown from Alfie Barker. He will be keeping the title for me anyway.
Yeah, I'd be astounded to see anything but Alfie Barker taking this one. And third loss out of 3 for Chris Crowder and his team tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to take. It's hard to take, but that's boxing for you. You win some, you lose some.
It just has not been a day for their fighters to turn up. I think you look back at it though, some of them have been unfortunate. You know, Aaron Cotton was unlucky that he came up against the speed and the accuracy of Josh Conway. Chris Crowder, different story.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I give our official decision, can we get a round of applause for both bosses in the ring? But we do have a decision. And still your champion in the blue corner, Alfie Barker.